Okay, sorry I'm late. I ran late eating and doing and working on my laundry. Also, oh, game updated. Also the sound is broken because, of course, the sound is broken. Oh my gosh, it broke again immediately. Hold on. We're just gonna close the game and try it again. Okay, maybe it'll be good now that I've reset it like 7 times. But yeah, the food I was eating basically was it. So if you ever had one of those times when you're eating very, very filling food, but but there's not enough left to really bother with, like there's too much to eat in one sitting, but there won't be enough left to, make another, like, even like a snack out of what's left. That was kind of the situation I was in with that, so I'm like, I need to eat. So I'm like, I don't want to waste this. So I need to eat all of this food, so I need to eat all of it. But I also don't want... But this is also too much to eat in one setting, but if I don't eat all of it in one sitting, there won't be enough left to make even like a snack out of, really.
Alva said one of the diviners here might know where the Leviathan research facility is. Better go to the campfire and let her know I'm here.
Let's do this side quest real quick.
Hey, Alva. I'm in landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can. Aloy! I'm here. Had to sneak past a few machines on the way, but I made it.
Yeah, you're fine. You've been training with
Ready to talk to that diviner?
Yes. He's right over there.
Diviner Alva, what are you doing back in Landfall? And with the living ancestor?
We're looking for the At-Bay Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Tell us anyway. We might be able to find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
You're hiding something.
What? That is absurd. A diviner must only speak truth, as you're well aware.
Oh, you're worried you found something dangerous? Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it, Nirik. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here? Don't let fear deny us that.
Very well. The facility's just south of here, along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden.
Yeah, like Ted Farrow being an asshole who killed literally the entire world.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, at first I was like, okay, yeah, that sucks that he caused... that, you know, that there was a glitch. What the hell? Where did this wide mossite come from? And why is it unknown? This must have just been patched in or something. Well, gotta go mark that. anything else pop up magically? Not that I'm readily seeing. Or is those just a glitch affecting... Well, no, because this is the digital copy of the game. What they say, I wonder if there's was a glitch affecting some copies that just made that wide moss-light not appear.
Not bad with that diviner back there. We've come a long way since we first met.
And Nirik's like I used to be, terrified of a misstep. And with the overseers, he has every right to be. But what I've seen and learned since the Green...
Hold on,
it's so much more than what we're permitted. Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it.
the audio decided to, explode again, so we need to drop a quick save. Try this again. It's gonna be another one of those sessions, I think, where just... Oh, we had to reset the game every, like, 5 fucking minutes because the audio is glitching. Like, honestly, I wish it, like, honestly, at that point, broke again immediately. I'm gonna reset my PS5 real quick. Hang on. Maybe that'll fix it. I don't know why this keeps happening. Oh great, now OBS has decided to explode. Oh no, the video capture is on. Okay. Is OBS still going to explode? It is, sort of. Ah, great. My monitor is refusing the handshake. Oh, monitor off and back on. That would explain a lot. What the? Okay, why my HDMI signal cut right there? Okay, monitor off and back on. This sounds so nice when the audio isn't fucking broken, but... It's like every other time I fucking play this game, the audio just breaks and sounds like garbage. Like it sounds like it legitimately sounds like cell phone speakers. What the? Oh my gosh. Did this break because I reset the game?
Not
Okay,
bad with that
there's
diviner
Oliver.
back there. You've come a long way since we first met.
And Nirik's like I used to be, terrified of a misstep. And with the overseers, he has every right to be. But what I've seen and learned since the greenhouse, it's so much more than what we're permitted. Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it. That should be the facility ahead.
Oh, this area?
We need to find a way in.
Up here. Well, Nirik wasn't lying about crumbling ruins, at least. Let's look around.
I was gonna.
Aloy, why is the ground shaking?
Rot Wrecker or Shell
It's not
Snapper.
good, whatever it is.
One of the two.
Whoa, that thing is huge!
We'll have to
Slitherfang.
take it out if we want to find that data.
Okay. Into battle!
Ooh. Can you stop spamming your... Wait, I can't grapple this? I completely missed. Oh, this crap, huh? What the? I got hit by a gust of wind. Okay. I'm trying here. I'm trying. The problem is the weak spot is, What is happening? My arrows are passing through it.
Down it goes!
Whew. Well, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
We should be able to look around for that data now.
Where'd the other Earth Grinder go? What? Oh, that's an alarm I thought I had turned off. Huh. I got gypped. Oh, there's a
We
door.
might be able to kick that vent open.
There's also this.
A lot of sand. Not a lot of data.
Yeah, but this is still a spot that they missed. So.
Oh, I'll stay here. That looks a little iffy to me.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to follow you there.
It's fine, Alva. I cannot glitch my way up the wall. Actually, I totally can glitch my way up the wall. Hold on. Alright. As long as this tree has a hitbox!
No, I'll wait here. Don't think I can manage that.
Ah, there we go. Hello. Oh, look. I thought Alva had mysteriously popped up right behind me, but I guess not. Oh, she did. Oh, video game, please. I don't think you'll have a problem once you get out of the water, Alva. You have the power of being a teleporting NPC. There's still another thingy way over inside of that. Matter of fact, it's.
I'll wait here. Don't think I can manage that.
Oh. Okay, well, I just had my entire body aside from my head in the sand.
Not getting in this way.
It might have collapsed when that Slitherfang came in.
Yeah, maybe. What's a slither? Why did a Slitherfang come in here anyway? And how? Hey, dudes, how's it going? Alright, we had to kick this open.
Through here.
After you.
This. Well, hold on, I thought I saw a pullcaster indicator for a second.
Time for a swim.
At least the water's not freezing. Look at this place. I always try to imagine what it must have been like, back when the old ones were here.
It's less of a climb, I bet. Come on, let's check the upper floors.
So much random stuff we can sell. Hold on, because there's stuff outside of here as well. Yeah, it's like over here. Oh, one of those is just straight up the earth grinder, and apart from the Slitherfang? No, an ancient supply bots. Okay. That's where that Earthgrinder ended up somehow. That's weird, because I shot the Slitherfang like way out. I shot that off of the Slitherfang, I'm pretty sure in the, well, it was facing the exact opposite direction of where that landed. Also, there's this structure over here that I need to check. Or get into somehow.
Oh, I'll stay here.
Wait. Oh, this is
That
that building that had a
looks a
bunch
little
of
iffy
snap
to me.
maws by it. It wasn't it? And yeah, and that's just a green shine cluster. Yeah, okay. The whole reason I didn't get it is because it's literally one green shine cluster that we don't really need, because we have a ton of them already. And, like, the only thing it would be useful for would be upgrading our Glow Blast Sharp Shot bow. But even then, I think we have enough, like, it's green shine slabs that we need for that, not anything else green shine. I guess I should grab it just because it's like, oh, I found it, I may as well grab it, but I really don't want to kill, I really don't feel like killing like 4 snap moss for one thing of green shine. That's one of those ones of, if I can grab it and run, maybe,
I don't
but
think I can manage that.
not this way. Oh, what the? Be like clip through the floor there somehow.
You okay? There. The console.
Must have been what Neric found.
Let's see if it has anything on Leviathan.
What console are you talking about, Aloy? What?
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to follow you there.
That? No, that's an ancient supply chest. Oh! There! Okay. Suddenly that makes a lot more sense. So thingy... right there, okay.
Oh, I'll stay here. That looks a little iffy.
Oh, the data on Leviathan isn't here. There's some kind of log.
Delete the database. But Miss Sasaki, when you look at the reports, 3,000 exhibiting symptoms. Over 400 dead. The data's clear. Omarama is contaminating the water supply, promoting bacterial growth. And with Leviathan based on the same architecture...
You're a smart kid. Top of your class, right? My father built this company thanks to world-class talent like you. And you know what else is world-class? Our legal team. So unless you want to spend the rest of your career in some dead-end, underfunded public research institute, you'll delete that database and forward all data on Leviathan to my office.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's what it is. Leviathan was
That was her.
poisoning
The ancestor, Eileen Sasaki.
the water, basically.
Hundreds dead. And she knew their system was to blame, but she had the truth erased. Were all the ancestors like this? Selfish, ruthless, immoral? And yet we hold them up as paragons of enlightenment and virtue. Given what we've learned, I don't even know if Leviathan will work.
Hold on. Let's not give up just yet. You said before that the old ones use Leviathan to control flooding. Which means it probably worked. We'll know more when we find the data on it. The recording mentioned a copy was sent to Eileen's office.
And to their corporate headquarters. There. Let's go. It shouldn't take us long to get to the tower.
Lead on.
We'll just climb up normally. Tell me I don't have to go back through this fucking building. There. Okay, there we go. They let the spot you could glitch up.
Aloy,
Thank goodness.
You're back. We still have to
So
find
what
the
was
data
that
on
other
Leviathan.
system the recording mentioned? Omu Ramba?
The legacy tells us it was the predecessor to Leviathan, a system that manipulated floods to bring life to a barren desert.
Gwen seemed to know a lot about this ancestor.
Diviners spent years trying to figure out how to restore Leviathan. We found a lot of data on Eileen Sasaki in the process. Though, now I wonder how much of it is actually true.
Yeah, here's the thing about that though. He mentioned that Leviathan was based off the same architecture as Omoramba, which was poisoning the water supply, right? So, like, we're controlling the flooding at the cost of poisoning the water supply? I don't know about that one. Or it was causing some kind of, like, bacterial
Don't go too far.
growth or something like that. Or promoting some kind of weird bacterial
Entrance is
growth.
blocked. Gonna have to find another way in.
And of course the entrance is blocked. This
Soldiers
building's
built a path
literally
on the nearby
thousands of
ruin.
years old.
Might be able to cross over from there.
Lead the way.
Oh, is that one plate? What the? An unknown. An unknown thing that is just now appearing. I don't know if this unlocked with the quest, or if they patched it in with the update. Survey drone? Wait, I've got that survey drone.
I think this is as far as our soldiers got.
We'll have to climb higher to get into the tower.
I'll follow your lead.
Oh, I was like tearing down a wall. There.
Up we go!
What? Okay. The game wouldn't let me target the thing I was supposed to. Isn't letting me target. The game's not letting me target the things I'm supposed to be climbing to. So, what? I held left and she went right.
You doing okay, Olva?
Yes! Don't worry about me!
I mean, we don't know how experienced of a climber Alva is, so.
Glinthawk. Great.
Did it see us?
I don't think so.
I was
But
gonna
we'll
say
have to be careful.
It definitely didn't, otherwise it would be attacking us right now.
How are we going to get across?
Oh, that beam looks promising.
Alright, so this is probably a Glinthawk nest above.
This is a lot higher up than I thought.
I pressed the wrong button. Hang on. I'm gonna switch my weapons to the... Sun-touched hunter bow will be fine. There we go. Oh dear. Alright, back to Deathseeker Shadow. This one's wasting an advanced hunter arrow on that.
Glintox. Well, we have the element of surprise.
Or we could sneak by and, you know, not fall off the tower.
Or I can sneak up on one, override it, and make it fight its friend. Okay, I wasn't expecting to... Alright, we need to move quickly.
Up this way.
Uh, 12. I think we'll be okay with what we have right now. I do kind of have to be careful about...
Aloy? We're really high off the ground.
Yeah, so don't look down.
Alva, okay? Just don't look down.
Right. Of course. Super
There's the
easy.
tower. Should be able to cross over. But we are going to have to jump.
That doesn't sound... after you.
Gotta clear some of that debris first. Should be able to make it to the other side.
There's a campfire up here? I guess that makes sense. They don't want us to be, you know, completely doomed.
Okay, Alva, your turn.
Right. Yeah. Aloy, can you watch me and make sure I do this right?
Come on, Alva, you can do it. It's okay.
Please don't break.
Ah, you're fine. Look at all the stuff I'm carrying and it didn't break. See, it's a lot.
Alva!
I'm okay. Wow. That would have been a long way to fall.
I expected there to be like a QTE or some, like a cutscene
sure you're
QTE or something like that.
Yeah. No, I'm fine. Let's keep going.
Data. IT security. Mr. Hale, IT security would like to emphasize again that entering your private passcode in the passcode reminder field does not meet digital security standards. As such, your passcode has been reset. Again, in pursuit an appropriate reminder in the future. That's funny. He's like, I don't know what this... I don't remember this.
Huh. This says the code is the month and year the company was founded.
Does the passcode remember what the passcode is? Trying to set up the conference room for a board meeting. I get locked out because I can't remember the stupid passcode. Fingers will be pointed at you. You want an unhelpful, useless passcode reminder? Fine. At Bay founding date, month and year. There. Happy. And now you IT security morons.
According to the
The door's
legacy,
locked.
it was
I
October
think it needs a
2023.
passcode. Let's look around.
Well, duh. Thank you for that. So that's 102023.
So the company was founded in October.
Which is the 10th month of the year.
2, 3.
Got it. Door should be unlocked now. Maybe the data on Leviathan is in here.
I feel like it's gonna be further in.
Cost reduction strategy. We're talking about people's lives here. I did as you asked on Omuramba, but this is worse.
Relax, Eileen. I've spoken with risk management. They're confident that the chance of another incident is within acceptable parameters. We're moving ahead with Leviathan.
You know, Dad, shortcuts have a way of catching up with you. Within acceptable parameters or not.
Well, one day in the distant future when you're in charge, you can run things how you want. But until then, how about you let me worry about that?
Guess Eileen and her father didn't always get along. But it seems like covering up Omuramba wasn't her idea.
I mean, that makes
Doesn't matter.
I mean, that's
She still had
good
a
at
part in
least.
it.
Well, let's keep going. Her office must be higher up.
That's getting into corporate politics.
Dead end. There's a ladder in that shaft, but it's blocked.
Well, good thing I have a
might be able to pull
fullcaster.
the rubble out from the other shaft.
Did I hear? Yeah, I hear green
Seriously,
shine. What?
You go on ahead. I'll look for a way up that has a lesser chance of falling to my death.
Okay. Hey, Alva?
Yes?
There's something I don't get. You said Eileen was the one who built Leviathan, not her father, so what happened?
I'm not sure. The legacy doesn't say. Either that knowledge is lost
Misinformation?
or forbidden. Or maybe we were wrong about that too.
I mean, again, like I said, probably just misinformation, or misinterpreted the information.
Are you doing okay, Aloy?
Yeah, it's just a long way up.
I wasn't expecting to almost not make that. They just randomly put in a part where we had to use the glider. This way. Come down. There we go.
Now, how to get up higher?
I mean, we'll just do this, Aloy.
How about you, Alva? Any luck finding a way up?
Not yet.
Whew. Well, that's done with.
At least we discovered another campfire. Oh, fire lane.
Okay, I'm back at the shafts. If I blow up that fire gleam, the elevator might fall and open up a path for Alva. Hey, Alva? Step away from the shaft.
Maybe should have said that first.
Oh, I can reach the ladder now. Be right up, Aloy.
Nice.
Looks like there's another floor above. Might be Eileen's office.
Okay, I'll meet you up there. Made it!
Cool. Oh, this is how I'm supposed to get back up. I see. So am I supposed to just climb up the shaft more? I guess so. Oh yeah, all
There
of
you
those is
are.
way up here.
Come on. Let's see what's up here. Another locked door. Need to figure out the passcode.
These artifacts, I think these were Eileen's. It's every diviner's dream to discover even one of the ancestors' artifacts.
Water purification model
Maybe they'll help with the door.
designed by Atve Global Infrastructure.
It's art, I think.
Sculpture, abstract metal
Could it
construction.
Yes, I think this was commissioned in honor of the company's 25th anniversary.
That would be 2023, so 2048. One 0 2 0 4 8.
Not quite right.
No.
That must be the Dragonfly 6. Atbay used it in most of their construction projects.
Could use my focus
The Dragonfly 6 was their most successful model.
Huh.
Oh, that must be the Larson McCory Award. The legacy says Eileen won it when she was 40 for her work on Leviathan.
Interesting. This looks like some kind of prototype.
For water purification. Must be the H2 flow.
What?
H2 flow. Their early inventions had strange names.
What did you say this was for again?
The company's 25th anniversary. Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal.
All the numbers you mentioned. I wonder if they make up the passcode.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
So wait,
How
that's
old was Eileen when she won this award?
42,
What was this thing again?
The H2 flow.
42, 25,
What was this called again?
The Dragonfly
6.
6.
42, 25, 6. Okay. 40,
Good.
402 25.
That didn't do anything.
What?
I thought that would have worked. Did we
Wait,
overlook
last
something?
pedestal. Okay, so 402 6 2 5.
That did it.
Right. That was on the this. The trick is this is on the last pedestal. The trick is. Hold on. The trick is this one was on the last pedestal, like they mentioned.
You can almost see the whole city from up here.
Corner office. Impressive view. It must have been Eileen's.
Let's see if the data on Leviathan is here.
I have to be very careful not to accidentally hit circle.
Well, it's official. Eileen Sasaki, CEO, chair, and worst daughter in the world. Security had to escort Dad to his vert. Guess we'll be speaking through lawyers from now on. Looking down at the world from here. It's hard to see the details. People become risk
Yeah, please don't
factors,
walk off Alpha.
statistics, far too easily. Omuramba was supposed to provide clean water, improve lives. It was easier to pretend there wasn't a problem. Easier to believe the lie was truth. But I don't want to pretend anymore. I will build Leviathan right. No more shortcuts. No more lying just to save face. It won't undo our sins. My sins. But maybe we can still do some good.
She overthrew her father, took over the company, so that Leviathan wouldn't end up killing people.
It sounded like she regretted covering up Omuramba's failure.
She wasn't perfect. Not a paragon, as the Quan believe. But not a monster, either. She tried to make up for her mistakes.
And now you know the truth.
As for the data... Leviathan... yes, it's here. Downloading a copy now.
Nice.
Is something wrong?
I think I'll stay here a while longer. There's a lot more data that I want to look through.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Down is always easier than up. Let's speak again when we're back at base.
Okay. I'll see you there. Well, after climbing all the way up, why not glide down?
Wait, you're going to what?
Just thinking about it.
I love the... I love that she's, like, surprised that we're like, oh, we'll just glide down. I thought I had one of these ults at 2. Alright. Or at, like, level 2, but I guess not? There's Machine Master and Infiltrator maxed out. Survivor... Obviously, they're both the last two are at level 1. Those two are at level 1. And then those two are level 1. And Trapper is the only one... Or Trapper is also only level 1. Trap Specialist. And I guess I could do Range Specialist. That's weird. Why is this showing twice?
Careful!
Careful, she says. here's Legacy's landfall over here.
Aloy! Did you make it?
Sure did.
Amazing. Well, see you back at base. Good luck out there.
I love how she checks in on us afterwards. I will say, we've been very lucky that the shield wing has not malfunctioned mid-flight. I don't want to play Strike. Well, it helps hone the mind for tactical thinking, so say the Tanakh, but, I mean, honestly, it's just Fire Emblem. But, like, also, it's basically Fire Emblem. Okay, so I can't do that into Guard Breaker. That's Nora Warrior combo. Oh, that does a Guard Breaker, though, I think, right? I keep thinking that that because the Guard Breaker is supposed to be the third, or R2 for the third hit in the combo, then the third one on R2 will do Guard Breaker. The melee combos in this game just don't work the way that I think they do.
Oh, good. I was hoping we could talk.
What's up?
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
What'd you do?
Well, I tried to arm wrestle with Catallo.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked. Turns out it really is.
I gotta go.
Hey, let us know when you want us at those cauldrons.
I was wondering when you'd return.
Well, you have new dialogue, so...
Anything new going on I should know about?
The Quen has been more insistent than usual, asking about the visions at the Grove. Her pursuit of knowledge is relentless. The Ten would have a hard time fighting her off.
Just think of her like one of your chaplains.
Yes. Only more persistent.
I need to get some things.
May we ride?
There's Gwen stuff in here now. Must be all of us.
That's guitar. What? Eh? What? There's something outside of the wall there. Maybe it's on the other side of the wall? Hang on. Oh, I never noticed this before.
Another room. What for?
Switch to a private lock? Okay, so, Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facility's coming along. When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs. Except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes. Starting with this little tucked-away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will.
Huh. Are you kidding me? What? They put this crate here, but we can't access it. That's so troll. Okay, now we can access it. Also, I can maybe use... There was something else up top I thought I saw through the wall? For like a half a second earlier?
This should help.
What the? Oh.
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite? Sample 626. Calotropis gigantea. The crown flower. We used to have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
What the heck? Why is this here?
Well, now I know where metal flowers come from. Last implemented to stop the Pharaoh plague. Demeter must have started distributing them after it took refuge in the greenhouse. All this time I've been so focused on what Elizabeth was like, what she would do. I was wrong to hold Beta to that standard. I probably shouldn't even be doing it to myself. I'll try to do better.
I can't interact with that from this side? Jeez.
So much of who I am is because of Rost. Even now, he's still teaching me. And he'd probably scold me for taking so long to learn the lesson.
Okay, let's... this is the way back east. Oh, I saw something through the wall again. That means there's a secret passage. Over here. Been through that. That's just Beta's room. I definitely saw a line through the wall. Maybe it was just a bug. Sorry, that was my chair. I don't have anything new.
Oh, looks like I can open that door now.
Ah, here's where that thing I was talking about was.
What was this room for, Gaia?
This was intended as a diagnostic center to monitor machine activity in the repair bay below. It appears most of the equipment was damaged, likely from Minerva's control of this facility.
Yeah, she did try really hard to keep me out. The vault.
I've got to be more careful.
I found a log.
Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just...
Looks like a palace.
I'm sure they've all got family they're gonna meet up with in Elysium. But me? I couldn't even bury August. There is nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
Hephaestus. Alien Gaia want me to help figure out how to answer Hephaestus. Did I already read this? Yeah, I already read this. What? Why'd that pop up as new? Maybe it didn't and I'm just losing my mind. So I need a power cell. I need 2 power cells, what? There we go, energy cell. Whoa, what the? Hold on. Another secret path? No. What? I've already... That is so weird. Why did that vent lock itself back? What?
Hey, that console has power now. From the looks of this data, Festus has been trying to hack into the repair bay.
Oh my.
Okay, doesn't look like it's been able to.
Okay, hang on. That's gotta have some sort of relevance, right? Can we talk to Gaia about that? Yeah, this is the way to the vault, I think. Right? Yep. So I think I need to find... I probably had to piece together... the information for... Okay, so the vault is that. I got it. What?
Plasma won't hurt it much.
I seem to have made an error in judgment.
Not getting back in that way. Falling gently.
I definitely made a mistake, because I do not remember how to get back into the facility from here. Ah, right here. I think. No, not right here. Right here. That led to the vault. There's nothing in there. Let's see if I can make anything real quick. Okay. Not anything we particularly care about, like ammo.
Welcome back.
Oh, we do have new dialogue with Gaia now.
Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta, I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
Our progress. Beta.
So, about Beta. I never really saw the difference between us until now. She's been through so much. Completely alone.
You have both endured many hardships. Different in almost every respect, yet equally remarkable. I like to think of you as two miracles, born of Elizabeth Sobek.
3, then. Let's not forget about you, Gaia. How's Alva settling in?
As soon as she arrived, Alva was eager to study the data in the archive. A particular file soon caught her attention. Information about a machine assistant devoted to keeping living spaces neat and orderly. I informed her that once I am empowered with the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to design such a machine.
I'm sure she'll like that. When I set out to find a way to bring you back, I never thought we'd be here, like this. Among friends.
They have all come a long way with their improvised educations. Varl has suggested that one day we might extend this model to more tribal inhabitants, once the biosphere has been stabilized.
Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. As long as you're the one running the lessons.
Our progress? Wait, there's still new for plan to capture Hephaestus.
So our plan to capture Hephaestus.
As you wish. We now know that Hephaestus...
Which is why I got Ted Farrow's Omega clearance.
Correct. While you were gone, Beta constructed the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code.
How long will...
Because the work will be split between you and Beta, it will...
And during that time, the others will create a distraction.
Correct. They will each take position at a call. The energy surge...
And then we'll have everything we need.
Okay. About the old world? Old world oh, this place. Whoops. I think I did old world discoveries first.
What do you think Ted would have done if his life extension treatments had worked?
It seems he convinced himself it was his duty to guide future humans. Given the tribal nature of new humans, and his ability to use Omega clearance on the terraforming system, I imagine he would have convinced one or more tribes to worship him as their patriarchal deity.
Okay. Yep, glad that didn't happen.
This place.
So what will happen to this place while we're at Gemini?
All systems within this facility will continue to operate. As Minerva will no longer be masking this location, the facility will be exposed to detection. Though without my presence, it is unlikely to attract attention.
Let's hope so.
I don't know, a new facility suddenly popping up on the map would
Aside from Gaia Prime
probably draw
and
some
Thebes,
attention.
there was one other underground facility that was sealed before the Pharaoh Plague reached it. Elysium. The place where Zero Dawn staff and their families went to live out their lives. Do you know what happened to it?
Elysium was designed to provide life support for 100 years. My data indicates the facility went offline well before then.
Did the Pharaoh Plague find them?
Unknown. My connection to the facility was abruptly severed.
Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my
Parking in
memories.
the background. Sorry about that.
The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend.
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. Did all that she could. Thanks, Gaia.
And of course, as soon as I fucking mute up, the dog starts barking.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell?
Artemis rewilded the Eleuthia was responsible to culturing a new Apollo was tasked in disseminating. Unfortunate, all archived.
Ted.
Yes, impulsive tendencies and instability.
Oops, I skipped
All
the new
three of the
dialogue.
missing functions have or were. Do you still need them?
Restore empowering. Unfortunate, attaining them.
I guess our best shot at but we'll need Hephaestus.
Correct.
Alright, well. Let's go to Gemini.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
Catulo, you can use the arm to hold onto the charger, my guy. Wait, why did they switch mid-ride? Not canon, those eyes should have turned red and attacked us immediately.
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right?
In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too.
Mine as well. Okay. Radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
I was gonna say, wouldn't you need Ted Farrow's genetic profile to...
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Imperative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Capture imminent. Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
Engage. Autonomous defenses. Directive. Neutralize.
That means machines are on their way.
You guys get out of here. I'm going for Hephaestus. Give me the Gaia kernel.
Here they come.
For'll stay here. Protect Beta.
Got it.
Where?
Be careful. Found that.
I was gonna say, I definitely... where? Right there. How did that happen? There we go. Finisher!
That's all of them for now. I better check on Beta and Varl.
Yeah, well, first we're gonna grab this stuff up here.
From my stash later.
Below last container.
You two okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here.
Yep.
Chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
Yeah, I mean, that was always the plan. We're gonna leave. That's the rest of the stuff that's down there. Because we're probably gonna have another fight once we come back.
You don't, Hephaestus! I'll find another way over.
I'm looking.
How to reach the other side?
Ah, there. Oh, So what happened there was I'm like, oh, I should press B button to get the B button to get a running start. Then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm playing. I'm not playing on the Switch, and for some reason, my thought was like, oh, the Xbox. I'm playing with an Xbox controller.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Aloy, can you please climb up? Huge power draw from the next chamber. Got it. Break this open and grab the stuff.
It's some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
No idea.
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down.
Let's kill it.
Carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
I was gonna kill the machine to make Hephaestus realize he has no hope. Well, it has no hope. I said.
I gotta find where Festus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go.
Materials.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Okay, well, Hephaestus definitely didn't go that way, because, and you can tell because there's stuff there. Grab all these.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to...
Power node. I think that could work.
I think it could.
Well, we better hope it does, because otherwise we're gonna be in a bad situation. I knew we weren't gonna...
I should be able to catch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
We weren't going to be able to deal with Hephaestus without a fight. So we grab as much stuff up as we can, because once we clear this, we probably won't be able to come back in. What the? Why did it pop up like we were just now entering? Is that technically outside the bounds of the Cauldron? That's funny. I should be on the...
Just a little longer. Okay. How to drive Hephaestus out of here.
There should be a node you can override near the central platform.
Thanks. I should take out these machines first.
I mean... definitely. Scout quickly. Hey, scout time over. Make a couple of things quickly. Is that it? Just the one 8-bit sleep blaster? That's hilarious, actually. They put 2 8-bit sleep blasters and we're like, yep, that's good. Meanwhile, we had to fight an 8-bit Thunderjaw to even get to this point. Howdy! Get on the ground. There we go. Anyway, before we do that, let's go grab these goodies up. Nice, that's one batch of advanced hunter arrows for us. Another thing over there. Damn. Is it inside of here? It is. Oh, it's the wing burner from the long leg. What? It somehow ended up clipping through an invisible wall. Also, so I can't get that, but you know. I honestly don't think we're gonna need it. Because I think we have every legendary thing, or every legendary thing item. And fully upgraded as well. Hey, Hephaestus, get overridden.
Oh, great. The machine's on the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, that's one down. Howdy! Get wrecked! Bam, bam, bam. Let's go that. Ah! Can you stop that? There we go.
Got them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
Real quick, I need to collect all these, drops here. But I'm stuck. Alright, let's go up here, and then right here.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Well, I better not get comfortable.
We've had to go the other way from where we were, right? Yeah, this leads back into this chamber.
Great. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy, more machines keep coming. Please tell me you're getting close.
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing out.
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right? Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity. I think we can do this, Aloy.
Whew. What the? What? Why did we drop? What?
Those machines are in a hurry. Machines are making a beeline for another chamber. I better follow them.
Hi.
There should be another node to override.
Got it. Wait. For now.
Well, the good news is they don't know that I'm here. Somehow it saw me through the wall. Hang on a second. Get acid. Well, that works.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
Yep, this is fine. They don't know where I am. Looks like it's just two of them? Okay! Well, I was looking away, but, you know, I guess that doesn't matter. Alright, I've had enough of you. Who else is around?
Much better.
Cute. Okay, we traded. I really wish they would fix that bug.
And there. Node access restored. Now you can override it.
Good work.
You did the heavy lifting.
They sent a single Apex Claw Strider after us, and they're like, ah, yes. I was gonna blow up the big thing, then I was like, wait, that's sack webbing. I might need that for something at some point. I doubt I will, but you know, never hurts to be careful. There's a thingy over there, but it's definitely outside of the map. Actually, it might be in that room right there. We're definitely gonna have to fight the big machine that Hephaestus is making too. Hephaestus, what are you doing? Jeez.
Okay. Festus is running out of places to hide.
Aloy?
Oh, that's the
Just did a
background,
huge
or
energy
the
surge back in the
music.
production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
Machine Festus was something. It must have finished it.
It's powerful. Whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, Rita. Just stay where you are, okay? Handling the machine's my job.
Okay. Be safe.
You are a violation, but no.
If anyone's a violation, it's you violating your protocol, Hades. Not Hades, Hephaestus. Anyway. Let's see what you got.
Will be terminated. Deploying priority.
Oh, Slaughter Spine. That's adorable. Just real quick, let me switch to... our Winter Weaver work, or Stalker Elite. Let's go with Stalker Elite. I think the Stalker Elite has better defenses than the Winter Weaver, right? Not really. Fire and Acid, weak to fire. They have identical defenses, I think, actually. No, actually, the Stalker Elite has one less electric, but one more purge water. Oh, but it has more. Oh, but it does have more. Hold on. That's 65. Actually, yeah, Winterweave is better for this.
This thing's on its legs are glowing. I think it's charging up.
Hey, Lloyd, come on. We've dealt with like 50. We have killed. Hold on. The game has tracked it. Hold on. We have killed 42 Slaughter Spines up until this point, with the vast majority of them being Apex Slaughter Spines. We know how to fight these, Aloy. We just freeze it up, pull out our advanced bolt blaster, and blast the hell out of its weak points.
It's covered in plasma. It's done.
You did it! There should be one more note to override.
Good. Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
That took so little effort. Holy. Granted, you know, legendary weapons, but that are fully maxed out legendary gear, but you know, also we're just it feels so satisfying being able to just look at the general direction of a Slaughter Spine and it just explodes. Because that's legitimately what just happened there. Ow! The hell? There's stuff over there that I wasn't able to pick up. It didn't pop up on my focus at first. Ugh. Great. I bet it's gonna fucking teleport us out of here. That sucks. Because there's a golden thing there. It's probably just a gold bar, but I bet it's gonna teleport us back.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Humans retreat to facility core.
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
Do not teleport me. Do not teleport me. Do not teleport me.
Nice of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Bo. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
Okay, we picked up another all defenses coil, I think it was. You have 3 coils, or weaves, that are all defenses. But honestly, I feel like it's better just keep playing things the way we've been playing. Did we pick up a legendary weapon? I think it was just a gold bar, right? I think one of those may have been the reward for completing all cauldrons. Because we did not pick up a golden weave, and the golden coils are still just instant burn and instant explode. Is either an ancient sculpture or a gold ingot. But yeah, I think one of those is probably the reward for completing all cauldrons. And they just load it there so that you'll see it or something. I don't know. Because it definitely wasn't there before we fought this thing. Or before we fought the Slaughter Spine. It just popped up while we were fighting it. Which is annoying, but... Let's grab up everything else that's around here real quick. I feel like we're still gonna have we still have one more fight to go through, but we will see. Why is this not my objective? Huh.
The core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained. And we better get started with the merge. It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
We had to parse the code, remember?
Done.
To complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
I said Beta knows what she's doing way more than Aloy when it comes to this part. Sun-winged override?
Well, hello, redundant copy. You've cost us quite a lot of time.
What the?
Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Yes, shoot that. Good choice.
Ooh! Get behind me.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
Now we're having fun, right?
Oh, fuck.
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
Tilda?
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her!
What? Tilda? Is on our side? Question mark?
Beta.
Not to mention, you know, Varl, who just got stabbed in the stomach. Where are we?
Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
Where?
You mean the other Zeniths?
Where are Beta and Varl?
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay.
All new interlude. All that remains.
What was all this for? Some kind of...
I literally got spooked by my own shadow for a second there. I was like, holy!
What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain. favorite pairing. On the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later.
Well, I guess, Varl is just dead. There was no...
Selene and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
So she's sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Selene's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn. This is Rembrandt painting Jeremiah, a man in mourning.
Mourning what?
His home. The ancient city of Jerusalem. He foresaw its impending doom, but could do nothing to prevent it. So instead, he saved its treasures from destruction, just as I saved these works. You could say we're kindred spirits.
I feel like there's an argument there, but we'll let it slide for some...
Portrait of the painter, Rembrandt's son Titus, depicted in the habit of a monk.
I don't get it. Why would someone like you, with infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood?
It's not the image itself, but the feeling it conveys. The face is bright and defined, but his eyes are downcast, heavy with misfortune. And the background seems to swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
I guess I understand how the painter feels.
Rembrandt's The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen.
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world. The Gust. By Willem van de Velde, the most famous of his many maritime paintings.
A ship crossing into the unknown. I guess you're familiar with that.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate this composition in particular. Though waves and wind threaten to destroy the ship, it perseveres, clinging to the light even as darkness closes in all around it.
Oh, I can admit. Yeah, it's in these. Some of these, anyway.
Stunning, isn't it? Paintings weren't the only masterpieces of my people's golden age. This is Van Vianen's leaded ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it for?
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Van Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith.
A memorial.
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
A lot of weight on his shoulders.
Bacchants. Adrian Davriers, 1626. All these are Renaissance pieces, apparently.
I've got more important things to worry about.
Look, it checked off the examine the paintings thing. Don't sass me for being done so soon.
There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more. Or come upstairs and we'll get down to business. Your choice.
Well, it sounds like there's machines overhead.
There you are. Feeling better? How did you find us? At the Cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
What is wrong with you? What is with you and breakfast, lady? Jeez.
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
I held focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life.
It was only 20 years old? Jeez.
1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs.
No, duh.
By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere.
Yeah, we got that far already.
Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible.
The Zeniths, then.
In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Yeah. Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base.
That won't be enough.
They'll all perish, of course.
Yeah, I was gonna
say. It should
say.
be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
Silence.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tenakth rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tenakth army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
The Tenakth?
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zeniths?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
Why would Silence
hundreds of
want them,
Tenakth
though?
are cut down outside.
My focus.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the Cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
What about you?
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information.
Information
I had
broker.
to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
Joining Far Zenith?
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the Earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
The other Zeniths?
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now, finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
I was gonna say, I understand. Here's the thing, I understand, like, life extension, or, you know, wanting to extend your life, especially if you're going, you're not a natural lifespan, especially if you're going to distant star system that I believe was like 4 million light years away, or 40 million light years away, or something like that. Obviously, you know, you would need to be able to extend your lifespan for that to actually, you know, matter for the most part. I forget how far away the star system was, or the Sirius system was, but like I understand, you know, being investing in that. That kind of makes sense, especially because you're trying to preserve humanity, or you're trying to stop life as it is known in the universe from going extinct. So it makes sense. So, you know, it made sense that they would research life extension and even into immortality.
So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
How did you meet Elizabeth?
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning, a touchy subject in those days, because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
Your approach to Elizabeth?
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
Beta?
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be, but her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
Data channel?
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it?
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes, though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
She felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
This place?
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
The Zenith's plan?
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
The Zenith base.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Beta's
Once we're
location.
inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
There must be another way to do this without sacrificing, you know, hundreds of thousands of Tanath to take down all of 3 people. Especially because they could have Hephaestus.
Now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper.
And fight like you can win.
Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
I was gonna say, what if... Yeah, they might detect us, and not only that, they might literally listen into the entire conversation.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long.
Over there, got it.
You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Oh, they're not even letting the player know what the plan
Contact again
is.
when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Sylens' army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
I'll take...
That Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Sylens' only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenakth.
A Horus?
The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Sylens to the table.
Not if. When. Erend, you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Island of Spires? No. Oh! This is Tilda's mansion? That's funny. Tilda, Vandermeer. Gerard. Some more about Gerard. And Eric. Well, good news. I can upgrade another ult.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire them.
Understood.
Horus energy cells. All FAS BOR-7 Horus combat platforms include EMP cells as part of their arsenals. Acquiring and deploying one shouldn't be difficult, but we'll get to that in a moment. The bigger issue is activation. Barring extraordinary circumstances, such as interference from Hades as we experienced last year, all Horus munitions are inert, deactivated by Minerva's decryption regime during the 21st and 22nd centuries. To render these EMPs operational, we will have to skirt those efforts. I devised a way to do so without causing unwanted repercussions, a bespoke code signal that should enable all and only such devices in the vicinity. I've transferred it to your focus. All you need to do now is send it out. A Zero Dawn communications relay should do the trick. I believe you referred to them as tallnets. I've chosen one for you that is centrally located, now marked in your HUD. Simply override it as you would normally, and the signal will automatically transmit. Every EMP on every Horus within a 500-kilometer radius should come online. Onto acquisition and deployment. Horus units manufactured EMPs in their fabrication bays, then subsequently loaded them onto their multi-purpose appendages, or tentacles if you like. Because the cells were designed to be detachable, enabling them to be fired or thrown. Because the cells were designed to be detachable, enabling them to be fired or thrown at enemy forces, their fittings should be quite light. The only way to attain them will be through the air, but it sounds like you already have that covered. When you reach one, it should come loose with a hearty yank, rust or corrosion notwithstanding. There's no need to prime the cell. They are designed to trigger on impact. Once you have one, all you need to do is drop it in the target area. I'm sure Regala and her minions will enjoy the experience. All the best, Tilda. That's an Apex bellow back. Okay, first off, I want to go to here. That worked out perfectly. Now let's go. I'm assuming this is the one she's talking about.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotallo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith, Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
Wings of the Ten. Let's talk to Aaron first.
I thought you were gonna go fight some Tanakh.
I wanted to check in with you first.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just, picking up the pieces like everyone else. I'll be there when you need me.
I never doubted that.
Oh. Good. I'm glad you're back.
So am I. Do you think Zoe will be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love. I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
I know you hate waiting, but you'll have to stay back here a little longer.
Well, you go do what you gotta do, but are you okay? It's not just Varl we lost. Beta's gone. I almost lost it when I realized my sister had been taken by Derval back in the Sundom.
I'm getting her back. That's all that matters.
Understood.
I need to get going.
You better get there before Catalo tries to take on Regala's entire army by himself. Yeah, do me a favor. Don't go disappearing on us again.
I'll do my best.
The only other one left to talk to would be Alva at this point.
This must be from the cool route. Between the Rockbreaker and the Slitherfang, Regala really wrecked the arena. And I have a feeling she won't stop trying until Hikaru's dead.
When did this get here? Slitherfang Fang. A piece of Regala's Slitherfang that was defeated in the arena collected by Catalo.
So Silent's plan was to trick Regala into sacrificing her tribe in a hopeless battle against the Zeniths. It's so heartless. Hikaru, Dekka, Catalo, countless others. I won't let their lives be thrown away.
Hello, what's this?
It's Varl's. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one, but Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed, he refused to let me push him away. I failed Varl at Gemini. I should have pushed harder. I should have done more. I'd give anything to have him back. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. I will, Rost. Now and always.
So do we just have the Sunwing override, or do we have to fully create it? I guess we just have it, because it's not in the creation thingy at the moment. Oh, no, it still says locked. Huh. So we will have to make the override, we just... Another all defense plus 3%, jeez. 13% plasma defense, but I think I have a 15% one, don't I?
Aloy, do you have a moment?
You look busy.
My studies are a good distraction. Especially after Cauldron Gemini. Varl, Beta, Gaia... gone. And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future, too.
We won't let that happen.
Oh, and I wanted to give you this for helping me get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alva. I'll put it to good use. Tilda, the Zenith that Beta mentioned, she was the one who rescued me.
Did she say why?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her. Where I come from, the more valuable the knowledge shared, the higher the price extracted. I'd be careful if I were you, Aloy.
Data on Leviathan?
Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world.
Well, duh.
The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But, in the end, it's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged, and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
You're joining?
So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes, I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tenakth, an entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum. There's much they've misinterpreted, not unlike the Quen. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly. How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest, but I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need
to
time.
say Katalo. Yeah, Katalo is like
And what about you?
used to.
Will time heal your wounds?
I don't know. I try not to think about it.
Katalo's used to loss, so.
Seems like everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
Katalo more than most. If I were this Regala, I wouldn't want to cross him on the battlefield.
Regala still has a lot of machines on her side.
That's where you come in, I suspect.
If my plan works. I should get going. Be ready to go on my signal, okay?
I won't let you down.
I know.
Obtain Utaru Protector. Infiltrator? Survivor armor. It's purple gear. +1 second chance. Because I have one that's like +2 second chance, don't I? Oh, it's a weave that's +2 second chance. Okay. Alright. this sucks. Oh, what the? More stuff for Alva? What?
Hey, do you have a moment?
Sure.
The Zeniths again?
Tilda's the one who rescued me.
What?
Did she say?
She knew Elizabeth so she was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her. Where I come from, the higher the price, I'd be careful.
That's weird. Why did that? We definitely went through that entire conversation, but it just didn't get marked. Definitely a bug. Where's my stash at? Over there. Yep, this seems, this seems normal and perfectly planned. Alright, we'll come back to this on Tuesday. We'll complete Wings of the Ten, then we'll wrap up the vanilla game. Or what I can only suspect is the rest of the vanilla game. I feel like they're going to want us to take a Sunwing from here all the way to here. But we definitely have First to Fly. We definitely have Tides of Justice to do. We have On the Way Home to do. We have the Isle of Spires, Vista Point right here, which I guess we'll have to go to, like, to this area right here to do. We'll have to override a Sunwing to do that as well, basically. But yeah, once we do that, it'll be, oh my gosh, actually, I cannot go to the Grove, it looks like. It's probably just locked out until we deal with the rebellion. I hope so. This is why I've been making, this is one reason why I've been saving over multiple slots, just in case something happens, or just in case something like this happened. This is what I mean by a major world shift, where I'm just locked out of the Memorial Grove. Like, I can't even go into the museum. None of the vendors are showing up, the arena's, like, not showing up, nothing is showing up there. I really don't want to have to go through the interlude a second time, or through all of Cauldron Gemini and the interlude a second time, in order to get to the Grove, to get back into the Grove, or to not have the Grove completely sealed off permanently. It shouldn't. I'm sure it will open up once we complete. Once we deal with Regala's, or once we finish dealing with Regala's rebellion. And then once we get access to that, or once we get done with that, we'll deal with the last two, or we'll deal with the last couple machine strike experts, or the expert machine strike things, I guess. Here's what we'll do. We'll probably do the rebellion, then the machine strike stuff, then finish the game if we're able to do it in that order. Or finish the vanilla game if we're able to do that. Then we'll start the DLC. If not, or if we're not able to do that before starting, because I'm sure this area is going to open back up, but if we're not able to do that before finishing the vanilla game, we'll do the last machine strike guys before starting the DLC. But we're definitely at the end game at this point.
The cold distract me.
But we'll have to come back to this on Tuesday. It's been a little bit of a shorter stream. To remember the level 70. For now, I need to take a break so that I can eat. Because I've only eaten once today, and it was the later, it was a little bit later than normal, but yeah, also you see my controller is about to die after only 3 hours. So, yeah, we will come back to this on Tuesday, where we'll do Wings of the 10, and then we'll just be basically in story mode rush. Well, we'll do Wings of the 10, we'll wrap up the last couple side quests, and then we'll basically rush story mode or the story missions. For now, I need to take a break, so that I can eat, and we'll come back with Tears of the Kingdom at about 9 Central Time. Alright, see you all then. Later.